right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, this is the brother Gamal Yala.
And the brothers at
All right, and we're out of Great Millstone, Atlanta, giving all praises to
YAHAWAH,
BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. All right, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers and the elect that are pushing out this truth with sincerity. All right, we're coming at you with a quick lesson, and it's basically just going to be centered around, the Most High is not a magic genie. All right, He doesn't operate like your wish is my command. All right, anything that you want through the Spirit, all right, anything that you pray for, you got to work for it. It's not just, you don't just submit a wish list to the Most High and just think that it's gonna work like that, because it don't work like that.
Okay.
I got a precept. Anything you want to say real quick, bro?
Oh yeah, no, just pretty much, that's kind of a worldly way of thinking. With all these women say things like, let's just speak it into existence, and then they sit on their fat asses and just wait for shit to happen. That's not how it works. You got something?
Yeah. This is Matthew 7 and 8. Actually, I'll start at 7. Matthew 7 and 7. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. So that's an easy scripture to take out of context, because you read that and you say, okay, ask, and it shall be given you. All right. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. It just sounds like simple. It just sounds like, okay, all I got to do is ask the Most High, for whatever, and it'll happen. No, because first of all, the Most High, He has, everything is about timing. So whatever you're praying for, it's not going to happen right away, number one. Second of all, He may give it to you in another fashion than what you expect.
Right.
So He might, He might give you a learning experience instead. You see what I'm saying? Just so that you learn, from whatever it is that you want,
Right.
But it says, for everyone that asketh, receiveth, and he that seeketh, findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall, to him that knocketh it shall be open. All right. So as I said before, that it sounds, simple. Okay, I'm just gonna pray, for whatever. All right, and it's just gonna fall in my lap. All right, it doesn't work like that. Okay.
You don't.
Kind of. Or it says, or what man is there of you whom, if his son asks bread, will he give him a stone? All right, so I'm gonna read on. It says, or if he asks a fish, will he give him a serpent? If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children. See, so even if you, a carnal man, all right, even if you know how to provide for your children, all right, if they ask for such and such, you're going to give them that. You're not going to give them the contrary, right? So how much more the Father? How much more the Heavenly Father? He already knows, what's in your heart. And I'm going to grab that too. Because, the Most High knows. He already, He's 2 steps ahead of you, man. He created you, so He already knows, what you want. Okay.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
It's James chapter 4, verse 3. You ask and receive not, because you ask amiss, that you may consume it upon your lust.
See, so you ask, all right, so that you may consume upon your lust. All right, so you're really not asking out of, and that's another thing I wanted to touch on too, is asking for the right things, man. You have to ask for things that are gonna build you up in the spirit, that are gonna help your growth. Not just, I need money so I can go show off. I need this and I need that. You need things that are gonna help you, in righteousness, help you further, your faith in YAHAWASHI, All right.
Yeah, kind. Plus the things you may ask for, man, you may not need that. So the Most High may not bless you with those things because you're just like the brother just said. You're looking at it from a carnal perspective, and you're asking for things that you really don't need, especially in the times that we're in right now. Don't be kneeling down praying for a new car and fancy shoes and clothes and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? At this time, you got to be looking to build your faith up. Okay? Pray for YAHAWASHI to crack them clouds. Pray that the chip is made mandatory. These are the things that we're supposed to be, meditating on, prophecies. Not sitting down praying, oh, I pray that I get these tickets to this new concert because this guy's coming into town. Or I pray, I win the lottery. That's you going off, man. The Most High, he doesn't have to grant you those prayers because those things right now are not needed.
Upon your lust.
God.
Yeah.
We're gonna read that again in James 4:3. Ye ask and receive not. So the Most High is not gonna give you what you want. All right, and it says because ye ask amiss, and I looked up that word amiss, and it means not quite right, inappropriate, or out of place. Mm-hmm. So you ask these things, inappropriately. Okay, you have to know what to ask. You have to know how to ask for it. Okay, because just like the brother said, you don't ask the Most High for some new shoes or just a material gain. Okay, whatever you ask for, you really need to ask anything that you want. You have to know your intent behind it. Okay, you have to live, Salaki. You have to live with intent. Okay, what is your purpose behind? It's not the money that you want that you're asking for. It's whatever it is, the feelings behind the money or the feelings behind whatever it is that you want, that you're really seeking for. It's not the actual object, But it says, ye ask, James 4:3, ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss. So you ask inappropriately, that ye may consume it upon your lust. See? So, basically, that's a fleshly desire, man. Okay? That's a desire of the flesh. So you basically, not being in tune with the spirit because you're asking the Most High for things that are going to benefit your lust. Mm-hmm.
That's
Come on.
This is Luke 6:45. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good. And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh.
Yep. So the abundance of heart his mouth speaketh. All right. See. So it's about what's in your heart. All right. What did it say? A good man basically cannot do good, so to speak. And same thing as an evil man. An evil man basically is only gonna want evil desires. Right. Okay. A good righteous man is gonna pray for what? More knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. He's gonna pray, for more faith. All right.
Patience in this time.
God. Yep. Asking the Most High that He endures through, through what's to come. All right. All the hell that's getting ready to take place. Okay. An evil man is gonna ask for what? A damn new TV. I got a 45-inch TV. I need a 47. All right. Damn Christmas list, man.
Got some new ribbons for my whip, shit like that. Things that are just that complete materialistic and fallen. Yeah. We're not in the time for that, man.
That's right. The Most High is not. This ain't no damn Christmas. Check your list and read it twice or whatever.
Yeah.
But. The Most High is not a fairy godparent, man. Okay, this is not a thing of your wish is my command. All right, you gotta work for these things. Okay,
yeah.
You have just like we brought out. First of all, you have to know what to ask for. Okay, and really meditate. Okay, what in my spirit is lacking. That's what you need to pray for. Whatever areas you're lacking in, and the scriptures say you have to evaluate yourself, okay? So you have to evaluate yourself and know what areas you're lacking, and that's what you pray. That's what you need to be praying more of. spiritual gifts, not carnal gifts.
Got something?
Come.
Psalm 7 and 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God, the righteous power, trieth the hearts and reigns.
See, he tried the hearts, meaning he tried the mind. So he basically knows. You can't outslick the Most High, man. Okay, he knows. He can read your mind, man. Okay, so you think you're by the things you pray for and everything, the Most High can read you. Okay, this guy, all right, he's not praying for the right things. He's weak in this area, but he's not praying to increase in it. So this guy's not right.
Yeah.
I got one more.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 11 and 20. But O Lord of hosts, that judges righteously, that trieth the reins and the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them, for unto thee have I revealed my cause.
See? Yep. So unto thee, Slakia, could you read it one more time, Baba Kashan?
Okay. Jeremiah 12 and 2. I'm sorry, Jeremiah 11 and 20. But O Lord of hosts, that judges righteously, that trieth the reins and the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them, for unto thee have I revealed my cause. I got another one, it goes into a little better. Jeremiah 17 and 10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings.
Yep. Exactly. So the Most High is going to provide you, with what you need according to your ways. Okay. He's going to provide. He's going to give you, what you request. Okay. He's going to give you what's in your spirit. Okay. All right.
And it says that based on your doings, based on your works.
Doings. Exactly.
So it's not just pray. You gotta work. Okay, you gotta work. You gotta put work in. You might go. It's just like if you go ask your parents for something, they might tell you, okay, well, if you do this, and this, we'll give you this. Okay, so you wake up in the morning, you go, you cut the lawn, you clean your room up, you do stuff. On top of that, you do your chores. You put the work in. Okay.
Faith without works is dead.
So I'm gonna read the scripture. This is James 2 and 19. It says, "Thou believest that there is one power. Thou doest well. The devil also believe and tremble. But will Salakia 17. Salakia, I went down too far. It says, even so faith, if it had not works, is dead, being alone." Because it's not just, is that still recording?
Yeah, it's still, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's like,
you still got to put work in, man. If that was the case, we all would just stay at home, send prayers up, and then not go out and do the work.
Yeah.
And let's sit down here and have faith that, YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI is going to do everything.
So like, start at 15.
Okay, yeah. This is James 2 and 15.
To give you an example.
If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead, being alone. Yeah, because they came, they're in need of something, and you might say, okay, I feel sorry for you or whatever, but you're not helping them. You're not giving them, a place to lay their head, or giving them food, and it's just like these churches. They come in there, you give them all this money, and they pray for you. They pray to get you out of your situation. Most of these people that go to church, if they get jammed up, they can't go to the pastor and ask them, hey man, can I get a percentage of the tithes to try and help me out of this jam? It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So this example that the apostle that's having me read up is showing you, hey man, you gotta not just say, you gotta put this shit into action.
Yeah, and if I could say, the Lord, he's gonna teach you how to fish. He's not gonna give you fish. He's gonna teach you how to do it so you can do it for yourself. All right. So you have to be self-sufficient, and you have to be able to work for things instead of just have your hand out. All right. Just like these bums on the street, they ask for money, right? But is that really getting them out of their situation? No. All you're doing by giving the homeless money is you're perpetuating their situation. Mm-hmm. You're really continuing it and making it worse. Instead of saying, instead of Slack is an Amber Alert. Say, but
that's an alert to y'all. Repeat what you just said.
Hey, well, instead of
basically you just enabling people.
Yeah, you enabling. Yeah, exactly. Yep. You basically enabling people because you're not showing them how to better their situation and how to get out of their situation. All right.
Right, like the saying goes, you give somebody a fish, you feed them for a day. Right. If you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime or forever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yep. So hey, that's just it. You gotta be able to do things on yourself, and that's what do things for yourself, and that's how the Most High works. Okay. He's gonna say, nah, look, I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm not just gonna give you this. I'm gonna put you through these certain channels. I'm gonna put you through these certain straits, so that you can have the mental capacity, all right, to be able to do it for yourself.
Yeah. Okay. And you can't be a spoiled brat. Exactly. And then kick up and be like, well, no, I want it this way. You can't do that, man, because you don't know what purpose the Most High is giving you certain gifts for. Okay, he might give you something, today, rather than giving you, a week ago, because maybe you weren't prepared to have it then, man. This is not about you. This whole thing about prayer, and it's not just to get what you want. Okay, this is not about this is not about us, man. And if you're thinking like that you can just pray for whatever you want, and the Most High needs to grant it for you, then you got to get out of that spirit.
I got something. This is okay. This is 1 Timothy 6:5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. So that's what these 501c3 pastors do. Okay, they tell you that, oh, look at me, I got all this, and I'm Most High blessed me with all this. Okay, supposing that gain is godliness.
Prosperity doctrine.
Prosperity doctrine. Yep. And it says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. See, so you gotta be content with what you have, man.
Yeah.
All right. The Most High has blessed you with your basic needs, man. All right. The Abanawa, the Lord's Prayer, the Adawam Palau. All right, it says,
that's Abanawa.
Yeah, Slaki, yeah, that's Abanawa, yeah, but the Lord's Prayer, all right, it basically says that give us this day our daily bread. See, so godliness with contentment is great gain. So as long as your basic needs are met, then you should be okay. All right. It says, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. All right. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. See, hey man, if you got clothes on your back and you got food, the Most High is feeding you, all right, you got shelter, just shut the fuck up, man. What are you really complaining about, man?
Yeah, you see, because you see in Apostle Babao says, and Apostle Ramla kind of keep pushing that in my head since I've been on. Comfort is the enemy, because when you get all these things, man, you get comfortable. All of a sudden, Babylon ain't that bad anymore. Okay, and then you could potentially lose sight of what the goal is, what the mission is. So that's why the Most High more than likely withhold certain things from certain men. Because certain men, say you pray for some carnal stuff, and you get it. You know what that might do to you, man.
Might destroy
That's
you.
right.
It could totally destroy you.
Yep.
So like I said, don't be a spoiled brat and kick up and down. I don't get this, or you know what?
Yeah.
The Most High's not listening to me. He's not. That's a wrong spirit, man.
There's that old saying: "Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it."
Exactly.
All right. So you don't know how certain things that you want or whatever. The material gain and stuff. You don't know how you're gonna act once you get it, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You could get that shit and just completely disregard the Most High.
Kind.
So
Yeah, you could say, if I get this amount of money, I'm gonna help brothers with it.
kind.
I'm gonna do all this, and the other.
Yeah.
And then you get the money, and then you totally just, nah, fuck everybody else. I'm
Right.
gonna do it for me.
Exactly.
Yep. That's like making a vow too. But it says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. See? So all them lusts, okay, because guess what happens when you have money, man? All right? Then you have the freedom to do whatever the hell you want. You could go freak off, you could just go, do as thou wilt, And what does that get you? That leads you to many foolish and hurtful lusts. See? For the love of money is the root of all evil. Mm-hmm. So it's the love of money. All right, money is not evil in itself, because we need money, all right, to sustain living and this hell, all right. But it says the love of money, okay. While some coveted after, all right, which that means greedy, all right. They have erred from the faith, so they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. See. Because that's the old saying, money can't buy happiness, man. All right? You get all that money and you think it's going to solve all your problems, but more money, more problems, okay? That money is not just a cure-all.
Money answers all things. Money is a defense.
Exactly.
But money is not everything. Because the scriptures speak about if you can't serve two masters. Either you will love the one and hate the other. Either you're going to love the Most High, you're going to love Mammon.
Yeah.
You can't serve the Most High and Mammon. Mammon are riches. Yeah, real quick one. Matthew 13:22. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you got all them goodies, and now you can't do the work of the Lord. So now there's no more fruit. Now you're all into whatever worldly possessions you have, and that shows, man. That shows. You can't hide from the spirit. So it's best to have less, like the brother said, to be content. Some men will have more than others. But it's a waste of time, man. Just sitting there praying for all these goodies, man. Number one, that's the wrong spirit to be in, because we're still in slavery. So why would you want to have all that in slavery? Like yesterday, we were watching The Matrix, and here comes Cypher making a deal with the devil, just to eat some eat some steak, fake steak, which he knows is fake. He knows it's bullshit, but he just wants to be all right in their system. And there's some men that kind of, that's what they want. They prefer us to be comfortable, like, hey man, they have that kind of fucking mentality, either I'm of the elect or not, doesn't matter. And if you're in that spirit, then just be real, man. You go do your own thing or whatever you gotta do. Don't be around brothers acting like you're really about this and you're really about that walk, when really inside you're in the spirit. You don't really give a damn. You're just using this thing as a means for gain, or a means as a comfort zone, because brothers, the love brothers have for each other. You know how we deal, because the Most High sees all of that, and you're gonna have to give account for all of that, And you don't want to be, in that position, in that hot seat, man.
Yeah, and you can't lie to the spirit.
Exactly.
You can lie to man. You can act a certain way around man. You can bow your head down. You know, you could act like you humble and you all hurt, you know, but really inside you really don't feel the way you're saying.
Exactly.
But the Spirit sees right directly into you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You know?
See right through you, just like you know, you brought out Jeremiah. You know, the Lord tries the hearts of men, man. So He knows in your head. You know, He knows everything, man. Okay, so
He created
it's
you.
nothing. He created you, man. So it's He you know, can't get past that, you know. But
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. You're absolutely right. And it's like you gotta hammer that home because you got guys out there that think they're slicker than the man that created Salakia, not the man, the power.
The power. Yeah.
That created slicker Salakia. That was misspoke. Then they think that they're slicker than the power that created slickness. You know, the Most High is the slickest. You know, you can't pull the wool over the Most High's eyes. He's the one that allowed these devils to pull the wool over the world. And he's the one that's pulling the wool that the devil pulled over the world off of the world. So if he did all that, you going to be able to pull the wool over his eyes? Come on, man. You know, that's why when you go back to Ananias and Sapphira, the Lord, through the mouth of Peter, said, you know, you can lie to man, but you can't lie to the Spirit.
Yep.
You know, the Spirit sees everything, man. You got it, bro.
Just to back the apostle up, because he just slipped with the tongue. But back to his point about the Spirit knows. This is Sirach 19 and 16. There is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. Yeah, because the Spirit knows what he's trying to say. He knows he's not trying to snake around or have some agenda as to what he's saying. It's an honest slip of the tongue. Okay, it says there's one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. And who is he that had not offended with his tongue? We all make mistakes. Wow. We all may say something that we may not mean to say, but the Spirit can discern that. Okay, and that's why these things are written here, to give to vindicate what mistake you may have made. And if you make a mistake, hey, Salakia, brother, I didn't mean to say that. You can tell off a man's what his responses are if he's guilty, if he's sincere.
Yeah.
Can you get that scripture, BAHASHAM? What was the scripture we were quoting earlier?
Which one?
Sirach.
Is it 21?
No, hold up. Sirach, Salakia, brothers. We gotta read this, man. Sirach 19 and 26, down to 28.
Okay. This is Sirach 19, 26.
Y'all got it.
This is Salakia. This is Sirach 19, 26. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit.
Yep.
No. What is, man? This is basically talking about a deceitful person. They're gonna come to you low, like, hey man, I need your help with this. You know what I'm saying, man? I've been going through this, and he hangs his head low, and now he gets your attention by using a trait of
he's trying to play
sorrowful.
A sorrow trait, making you feel sorry for him.
Trying to play brothers.
Manipulative.
Right.
Manipulate the situation by using emotion. Now he gets your attention, and now you're like, damn man, this guy's really messed up. But the scripture say, this is Sirach 19:26. It says, Salakia.
No, that was it.
19:26. I'm looking at the road. Yes, there is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit.
But which inwardly is what? Your spirit. See? So the Spirit knows, the Most High knows your inward parts. Okay? Inwardly it says what?
It says
inwardly
he is full of deceit.
Inwardly he's full of deceit. Okay? See? So you can come, on the outward, you can come sorrowful on the outward, and try to fool men and say Salakia and all that. But the Most High knows. Okay? The Most High knows your inward parts, your spirit. He knows. Whether you're sincere or not, okay?
Yeah,
whether you're just saying that just to appease brothers, or you know, are you really fucked up over it?
Yeah, and then another thing too, the Most High is building up His men, so we're gonna have a certain level of discernment to discern that. Now, you may say something, and yeah, you might slide by, but you know, a brother may go pray, you know, have a shower, meditate on what you said, and all of a sudden, this shit don't make sense. All of a sudden, the spirit locks in like something's not right, man. Something's off.
The spirit lets you know.
The spirit lets you know
when something's off.
Kind.
So, like, can I read this real quick?
Yeah, kind.
Matthew 12:34. O generation of vipers, how can you, being evil, speak good things?
See?
For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.
Mm.
You know? And there's another one I was trying to find, but it just slipped my mind. So if it comes back, I'll bring it
So
up.
how can you, being evil, speak good things? All right, you know, if you have an evil, wicked, malicious heart, then really no good can come out of you. Okay.
Yeah. And the scripture said, no, righteousness shall not dwell in a malicious soul. So if you're filled with maliciousness, man, believe me, the Most High is not going to dwell in you. You might as well be smoking blunts. You might as well just be defiling your temple, because being, you know, deceitful, wicked, malicious, all that stuff is unclean. Being unclean. I'll read on. This is 27. Yeah. It says, casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not. Where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware.
Mm.
Meaning, if you can't discern this, and if you're not picking up what this person is, he's gonna do a lot of mischief before you realize what he did. You know, like somebody who's meant to do you harm, they're not doing it in a way that you can notice until it's too late.
Exactly.
Until you come back home and all your shit's gone.
Yeah, because that's the whole game. You know, they say the thieves, you know, a lot of home theft invasions, okay, are someone close to you, okay. So it's, you know, a lot of invasions are a lot of people that steal from you is someone in your inner circle. They've seen your crib, they're casing it out, and they're not just gonna hit it the same night. No, they're gonna come over a few times. They're gonna kick shit with you, kick some drinks back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but all the time they're looking around. They're like, okay, I'm gonna take that when I get a chance. You know.
I'm gonna read on.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says.
Yeah, it says a man's fault the day of his own house. So your family members, but also, you know, those people that you bring around.
That's why the scripture say you be careful about bringing every man into your house.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, it's in
hold it down.
Hold on, I got it. It's right here.
You know what it is?
Yeah, because
I'm reading on here on
okay.
This is 28, Sirach 19:28. And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil.
Yep. See, when he findeth opportunity. So it's a build-up. It's not just gonna.
He's casing out your spot.
Yeah, he's casing out your spot.
Checking to see what time you go to work.
He might take months or years to even, you know, to do what he's gonna do. But guess what? When he does it, he's gonna hit hard. All right. And it's gonna be to his benefit and your downfall. You know.
Because he don't give a fuck about you.
That's right.
Come on, man. Hold up. Salaka, just bear with us 1 second.
Wow.
It was 1 second. This is Ecclesiasticus 11.
That's where I was.
29. Bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many trains.
Ooh.
Meaning the trains, meaning what? His mind, many thoughts.
Many thoughts.
So no matter what you say to him, and no matter how you come at him, he's always got a way to try to get around.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they think that they slick because their mind is always constantly thinking about wickedness and deceit. But the Spirit of the Lord will give you what to say to go directly through him and to be able to stop all that bullshit. You know?
Yep.
So that's why I said, I'm read it again. Bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many trains. Like as a partridge taken and kept in a cage, so is the heart of the proud, and like as a spy watches for thy fall. For he lieth in wait and turneth the good into evil.
Yep, he lieth in wait and turn good into evil. See? Yeah. So, all that time that you got something?
Yeah, it says, for he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil, and in things worthy praise will lay blame upon thee. So no, you doing things for him, you doing things in the right way. But he's like, no, this man did me this, he did me that, you ain't stand up for me.
Yeah,
Wow. Of a spark of a fire, a heap of coals is kindled, and a sinful man layeth wait for blood. All right, so I mean that's pretty much it,
Yeah,
wow.
These guys, they pray. If you look at a lot of animals that predators, predators, they don't just pounce. They look for the perfect opportunity, to
they look for the weak.
They look for the weak.
They look for the weak. They look for the weak. They look for the hurt, the damage. Because they always want to get an unfair advantage.
Just to get a meal.
Just to eat.
Just to get a meal.
Just to eat. So I mean, that's.
And that's why these guys, they play on your emotions.
Yeah.
They play on the weak and their emotions. Because we are a loving people. And we have a loving spirit about us.
Right.
So they'll play on that loving kindness of you just to be able to get an advantage.
Yeah.
And they know that they can play on that because that's who you are.
You're genuine.
Right. And they're going to play on it as long as they can play on it. But after a while, it shit gets old. And you start becoming wise to it. And you be like, wait a minute, man, this motherfucker's using me, man.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you just like, fuck this,
Okay.
And then you just get tired of it and you just put your foot down. And and the Lord don't like that, man. You can't be using a brotherhood like that, man. You can't be using brothers like that, man. That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. It's a difference if you really in a sincere jam and you need brothers to help you. But if you're just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna just use these brothers and I'm gonna manipulate them the same way I manipulate people in the world, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah. There's no room for that, man. That's not brotherly love at all. Okay, and then that that's just going all the way off.
That turns into wickedness.
Yeah, you're borderline really asking for severe judgment, man. Most side doesn't.
And the scripture do say, pray for them that despitefully use you, and you do. But it comes to a point where when they just keep just being overbearing with it, you don't gotta deal with that shit, man.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
You try to pray for the brother. Look, Lord, allow this man to see his wrongs, knowing that he may come around and get himself out of this situation. Some Amber Alerts, it's coming on my phone. But it's true, But at the same time, you just can't let the man just abuse you.
Yeah.
You have to be able to discern when you have to say something and when you keep shut and just deal with it wrongfully.
Right. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Just driving that point home. That first of all, the Most High is not, just gonna grant you your wish. You gotta work for things. Number one. Number two, you have to always know what can better your spirit. Okay, know what to pray for. Know your weaknesses. All right, and also, don't be a fuckboy. Don't be so caught up in material things that you'll fuck over your own brother. All right, to get it. Okay.
Yeah. That's as worldly as he can be, because now you're more concerned with how people in the world views you rather than how your brethren, your acumen in this word views you. Because if you're willing to fuck him over to prove to the people in the world, well, I got this or I got that. Now, I mean, really, you're putting the world in front of the brother, in front of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
And and then also you're treading the line of offending brothers. And what does the scripture say about that? A brother offended is harder to
be one
than a strong city.
Mm.
So you don't want to offend men in this thing, man. That's not why you're in here. You might have disagreements with certain men, or you and a certain brother may not be down like that and go out together or whatever. But at the end of the day, y'all got the same goal that y'all fighting
same
for.
push.
It's salvation. And so you gotta keep all that in mind, man. You can't, because you might be praying for something and it doesn't happen so well. You know what, brother, I'm going through this, and let me get this, you come low again to get what you want, and as soon as you get it, you're back doing it wasn't genuine.
Yeah.
It wasn't sincere. You didn't really need that.
Yeah.
It was a want more so than a need.
Yeah. That's why you should pray for things out of necessity and not pray for things out of necessity and not want.
Yeah, just for vanity.
Yeah, just for because everything on this side is just vanity, man. And the scriptures say that this place is basically gonna wither away. Okay, so
the things that are seen are temporal.
Yep.
The things which are not seen are eternal.
Are eternal, exactly. Hey, so with that, we want to give our praises to
YAHAWAH,
BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, and Lord willing, you brothers were edified, and Shalom.
Shalom.